Good morning and thank you for watching. For those of you who don't know, my name's Tracy and I'm trying to lose weight following the Slimming World plan. My last video I uploaded about 3 weeks ago. I was going to do one every week, but we've had a few things crop up in the meantime, which has just got in the way. Firstly, and very sadly, my daughter lost her mother-in-law. She got up one day, was perfectly fine, went for a drive to a friend's, and by the time she got there, she was feeling funny. She got to the hospital and all the family got there, and they was told that she'd had a massive bleed on the brain and basically that there was no hope. She was only in her early 50s, with no previous warning signs. So sadly later on that week they had to turn off her life support. So I've been helping out, looking after my little granddaughter while my daughter and my son-in-law have been running about and being there to support my son-in-law's dad and helping him sort out the funeral arrangements and what have you. So the last few weeks haven't really been on plan. I'd say 50% of my meals have, but then I've just been grabbing junk food and snacks in between. Then my daughter was going to be doing the food for the funeral, but she hadn't been well for a few days, so she asked me if I'd take care of it. And then she carried on being unwell all that week really. She'd got a lot of facial pain, sort of around here, headache, and nose and a sinus has felt terrible. And she was just getting worse and worse. And by the Friday I said to her, I think you better call the doctors or 111 or something. So she called 111 and they ended up telling her that she needed to go to the hospital. So this was on the Friday. She had brain scans and some blood tests and what have you, and it showed that she'd got a really bad sinus infection, but it had all like sort of spread into the bones around her eye because she'd lost the vision in one of her eyes. So they kept her in overnight, so again things were a bit hectic. Anyway, she got out on the Saturday and she carried on being unwell for the whole of the next week, and she's just started to perk up a bit yesterday. So yeah, the last 3 weeks has just been utter chaos. So in the last 3 weeks I've managed to lose £3. So my weight this week is 16 stone 4. Our groups have resumed now as from this Monday just gone. I've decided that I'm not ready to go back yet with the whole coronavirus and everything. For one, I'm asthmatic, so I find it difficult to wear a mask. So sitting in group for half an hour with a mask on, it's uncomfortable, especially in this heat. And for another, I just don't feel that groups will be the same at the moment. You know, there's no Slimmer of the Week, baskets, no raffles, no tables set out with all the inspiration on. So my consultant has said that for now I can carry on sending my weight in until the middle of September. So that's what I'm doing now, and then come the middle of September I'll see if I'm ready to go back to group. So yeah, meals that I've enjoyed over the last few weeks. I tried the taco one pot beef pasta, I think it's called, from Slimming Eats. That was amazing. I absolutely love that. I've made that a few times. And the other night we had the sticky Asian chicken from Slimming Eats again. If you haven't tried that, you need to try that. That was delicious. Even my 11-year-old loved that. But Slimming Eats has some amazing recipes on there if you want to go and try them out. There hasn't been a bad one that I've tried yet. So yeah, like I say, it's now Wednesday. My weigh-in was Monday, just gone. To be honest, I wasn't on plan Monday and Tuesday, but I've been shopping. The fridge is full, so hopefully the rest of the week will be on plan. So yeah, like I say, I've been shopping. I've filmed what I bought. It was mainly, I needed stuff mainly for the fridge. The cupboards were still quite full. So if you want to see what I bought from the supermarket, keep watching, and I'll see you next week for next week's weigh-in. Okay, so here's what I bought for my shopping this week. I'll start off with what I bought from Asda. If there are sins in anything that I am eating, I've already wrote them on, so I'll let you know what the sins are. So I picked up this Pyrex dish, so that was on offer in Asda for £4. Some Imperial Leather body cream. Some lighter than light mayonnaise, that's 1 sin per tablespoon. Some light Philadelphia, that's 2 sins for 25 grams. Some Princess corned beef, that's 1.5 sins for 100 grams, and there's 200 grams in the tin. Some baby plum tomatoes. Some panko breadcrumbs, that's 4.5 sins for 25 grams. There's 70 grams in that packet there. It's nice to coat chicken breasts in, put some spices, mix some spices in with it and coat your chicken breasts. Some chocolate and hazelnut waffles, crab sticks, cucumber, lettuce, some Smart Price golden vegetable rice, that's 1 sin a packet. I picked up these naked noodles, they were on offer, thought they'd do for a quick lunch, 2 sins. Some honey roast ham, some garlic and herb sauce, that's 2.5 sins for a tablespoon, some Whispers, some parsley, some pizzas for the family, chicken, some pickled onions, some bread, and then I think we're on to the Lidls. So not Lidls, Aldi's. Some wonky apples, some salad potatoes. I like to cut these into half or quarters depending on the size of them and put them in my Active Fry. Some wonky mixed peppers, some brown onions, some original wraps, big tub of mushrooms, eggs, some porridge oats, some Benefit bars. They're 3 cents each, or you can have 2 as a healthy bee. I couldn't resist this little one. $3.99 he was. Then moving across to this side, we have some Mexican style spicy rice pouches. They're 2 cents. 2 packets of 5% mince. Some pasta and sauce. Baby wipes. Dark soy sauce. Some maple syrup, that's 1/2 sin for a teaspoon. Frozen chips, Greek style fat-free yoghurt, some 0% Greek yoghurt, bananas, what we got hiding down there, courgettes, some mini chocolate chip cookies, some giant buttons, some, oh, there goes the quark, tub of quark, or quark, or however you say it, mild pepperoni, some mature cheddar slices, 2, I called them avocados, 2, oh, what on earth are they called? Aubergines, that's it. 2 packets of frozen chicken breasts, and a big bag of mixed fruit and 2 packets of the golden vegetable rice from Aldi's. Those ones are free. My total shopping this week came to £80, which I didn't think was bad considering I'd bought the Pyrex dish and the llama plant. Yeah. So yes, that's what I bought this week. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week.